What's going on? Down there in McCants again. I think I'm gonna start calling these in the mind of McCants, just to keep it a common theme. The mind of McCants. Tell me what you think about that. But just basically still on. I think the previous video I did was mind your business. Just kind of still on that subject because it's on my mind. I think I had a few jewels in that that I think you can learn from. Some of my younger guys that's coming up in the ranks. Shoot, maybe some of the older guys. But it's just you got to understand the business. And where I live at this current time in Ashburn, it's a political area. These people have money, they have power. That being said, they want things done their way through their policies. Um, but it shows you how the world works. Those who have money, those who have power. At different levels, you will see how the money and the power changes. So I'm still kind of on that mind your business theme, because what you have is like, any parent. My child is the greatest athlete ever. My child should be playing. Now, the reality of it is, like I said, is your child in what's the word? Are they on the same page as the coach? Are they performing like they are supposed to be performing? As an athlete, you got to ask yourself that. Do I know my job? Do the coaches know I know my job? How often am I making mistakes? Versus how many plays am I making? How many things am I doing right? It seems to be almost human nature always to look outward instead of inward. And as an athlete, like I said in the previous one, and I'm gonna try not to bounce back too far, because like I said, it's a lot going on in the mind of McCants, in just life experience, in learning through sports. That being said, I guess just to counsel myself, in my opinion, it was only maybe three. I could say three athletes that played wide receiver that I think should have been number ones on the teams that I played. Laveranues Coles, Santana, and Tio. Now that being said, in my opinion, my abilities and what I brought to the table would have been a perfect complement to any of those three. So that being said, I believe I could have been a strong number two, and definitely an even stronger number three. Um, but the point is, I couldn't change anything. Contract says they're the number one. So no matter what I did or how well I performed, until they gave me that contract to say I was number one, I would never be number one. Now, I'm going to spin all that back to the political process of sports. And I'm going to keep it football related, because that's kind of where everybody sees me. I played basketball my whole life, so I understand that process as well. But since everybody knows me as the football guy, I'll keep it football. But this business and this politics applies to just about all business. In the area that I am in, there's kind of one league that dominates this whole area. That being said, when these young guys go from the little league to the high school, they are favored. So no matter if they can play or not, or if they even should be on the next level in high school, they are favored. I've had at least 2 or 3 parents call me in regards to training their children because of some youth league athlete moving up. And that's kind of like the whole college to pro process. Just because they was good in college doesn't mean they're going to be good in the pros. The game changes, the athlete changes, the mind changes, and the heart changes. Because on that youth level, yeah, you may be able to dominate because you have the rumors of being a great athlete or so on and so forth. But when that athletic level changes and you hit somebody who's just as good as athlete as you are, if not better, the heart can change. The mind can change. I say, this isn't for me. But it goes on every level. These young guys come from this youth level to the high school level and are favored just because most likely their dads are coaching high school, or their dads are friends with coaches that are coaching the high school. Some of these kids shouldn't even be in certain positions, but could they think they're D1 athletes and their parents think they're D1 athletes, that other athletes get kind of put on the back burner. That's just the reality. So to spin it all back to minding your business, you can't control it. Only one thing you can control as an athlete is your effort. Your effort in knowledge of the game, in your position, in your effort in practice, and your effort in the games. That's the one thing and only thing you can control is you. That being said, bring it back to myself is, no, I couldn't challenge any number one wide receiver. Say, okay, let's coach, see who catch the ball the most, and let's see who performs this, that, other. Maybe, but at the same time, now you're not really being a teammate. Now you're just kind of in it for yourself. Like I said, there's an I factor in team, but at the same time, you have to build certain bonds in order to grow as a team. Because if everybody's coming after each other, then that kind of tears everything down. You have to know your job. You have to know that the coaches know you know your job. And you have to, and your teammates have to know that you know your job and believe and trust in your abilities. You keep saying certain athletes, oh, well, he's not this and he's not that at the pro level. And that doubt is created. So when that doubt is created, can we trust him? Well, sometimes he plays well. You know, you can't afford to give anyone doubt. I can tell you personally, I gave probably plenty of people doubt in college because I didn't know about football. I was a basketball player who could catch the ball. The thing I knew most about football is throw me the ball and I will score. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I knew how to do. It was easy because of my physical attributes. Now, the learning curve was I had to learn football in the pros. So that's what I know. That's the game I know. I know a pro football game. So back to the point of taking care of your business. What I did was, shout out to Bubba Sperry, is this dude taught me how to read defenses. Because with offense is all language. It's all about what the coach wants you to know. So from one offense to the next offense, it's the same plays, just different language. So that part was easy. But reading coverages, learning what this person is doing, where this person is supposed to be, how do I adjust option routes? That played a major part of being part of the team and understanding where and what I should be doing as part of the team. So I'm wrapping this up. I think I still got a lot on my mind, just trying to get this information out to you guys. But you know, YouTube only allows 10 minutes when you're uploading. So just keep looking for the Mind of McCants, man. And I'm gonna keep dropping these jewels. Hopefully you learn something.